Okay, hello everybody, this is Daddy Hydro. I am buried in tasks that I have made for myself when it comes to Hunters Unchained. What I'm going to do here real quick is take my Efreet through a boss hunt or two and kind of explain what I'm doing and why. Few moments here while I finish everything else. I don't really know how to record taps, but I'll just try and call it out as I go along, I guess. Okay, so this guy is not your typical hunter stat-wise. He's a little above the cut, but I believe that by level 5, most hunters have the ability to at least finish boss hunt. They may not be able to always score well or always take first place. But one thing that you can count on is that you'll at least be able to get your quests done, and get a few extra gems here and there. So far, I've taken movement speed, experience, and something else, I don't know. You guys probably see what I'm doing here. The main idea in boss hunt, right, is to kill the boss. That is why there is the, I took distance for the other one. That is why there is the red bar with 70,000 at the top underneath my experience bar. So the whole thing is a race to level up as quickly as possible and then do as much damage to the boss also as quickly as possible. Ideally taking first place and lots of gems for your time investment, and the fact that you're using 2 energy instead of 1. Typically with this guy, if I get good RNG, I can hop on the boss right about now. This has been a pretty good run. About the only thing that I would like is one more stack of movement speed. Since I didn't get it, I'll take range and go hop on the boss. I was fortunate, I think, to get all bots this time around, so I should have an edge on them. I've taken a lot of demon packs, so I don't have a lot of hit points. Getting hit is not in my interest at all at this point, because if I die, there's a good chance one of these bots will catch me. I'm about, I don't know, we'll have to see after the match. I think I'm like somewhere around 3,500 trophies. And at this point, the bots are starting to get pretty high level. They've got really good artifacts in them. And that's not even mentioning some of the players I come across that just, stomp my face in. But this has been a good one to record since I got great RNG. The dragon breathed the other way almost every time. So, I mean, if I was making a how to kill the boss with a Efreet video, this is pretty much it. This is probably how this one's going to stand. Because that went so well, I'm actually going to stop this clip here, and I'm going to do the uploady thing, so you guys will have this in the future. I think it's probably important I cover a couple other things, but there you go. There's him just absolutely pushing in Kevin the Dragon's butthole. Alright, so moving on. Can I say that? Well, too late. I said it. Alright, so this guy, and I do have an image of his base stats somewhere, but I mean, they were all really high, right? Nothing's really changed much. Things down in the attack speed, movement speed area, those may increase a little bit by like level 7, 8. But I started off with 12 damage, which is perfect. I think he had like 119 hit points out of 120. So good start there. That base over 1 movement speed was just nuts with this guy. I've been feeling like I was running faster than everybody since I started. Um, for boss hunt specifically, this is not something I would recommend the average player do, but I started with Ricochet, and when I got to level 5, and it was a rare Ricochet, and then when I got to level 5, I realized I should probably focus more on the boss. At that point, I dropped the Ricochet, added the more fire, and got the Demon Pact, added that in. It's great, but I am in dire need of a higher tier Demon Pact because rare is probably the worst of the available artifacts for him. Um, if you are unfamiliar with Hunters on Chain, and maybe I poked you in the direction of this video, whoever you may be, this is part of the intricacy that I'm talking about. Currently, these are the hunters in my wallet. These are not all the ones I own. I've got other people playing some other hunters. But I'm trying to collect one of each, and I've only got a couple of dupes, so I'm at like 30 out of 40. Each and every hunter comes with different base stats. Let's go to our level 1s. And a lot of the picking up I've done, either through luck or otherwise, has been with good base stats. It turns out that makes a ridiculous difference, even starting from level 1. Well, I mean, especially then. One thing I like about this game is the what I call D&D style stats, in that 1 damage or 10 hit points is a big deal, right? Like, by the time you're level 15, that is multiplied by 5% every level. While doing the specific math in my head is not a thing that's going to happen, right? You know that the difference between 1 and 2 is going to be huge when you've multiplied it by 5% 15 times. So that's why 1 stat makes a big difference in this game. I mean, even hit points, that even applies to them. 2 hit points as opposed to 1 is just, it scales insanely. So yeah, that's a quick rundown of what I wanted to get across to you guys. So look forward to the next one, my friends.